What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're getting into my Week 6 NFL predictions. So let's get into it here. Starting out with Week 5, what happened here? First game of the week, we had the Commanders lose to the Bears embarrassingly for Washington. That's just not what you want to see if you're a Commanders fan and the Bears win it. So I got that one wrong right there. And I did get the Bills game wrong against the Jaguars. Jaguars pull off a big upset against Buffalo there in London. So good win for Jacksonville, but I got that one wrong. Did pick the Lions to beat the Panthers. No really doubt there. I think from a lot of people, only 2% of people picked Carolina. I did pick the Falcons to beat the Texans, one of my upsets here. Got that one right. The Texans Desmond Ridder made some plays at the end. It was a back and forth game at that end there, but the Falcons had enough to win it. Then we had the Colts beat the Titans. Got that one right. Just barely, though. Good win for the Colts, although it came at a cost as they lost Richardson. I was really debating between this one, but I did end up going the Colts here. I did pick the Dolphins to beat the Giants, so got that one right. Again, one of those games where only 2% of people picked the Giants. I believe that was my lock of the week. Then I picked the Patriots. This was one of my other upsets here. I believe those were the two main upsets I did here. And just horrible performance for Bill Belichick's squad as the Patriots lose bad in that one to New Orleans. I picked the Ravens to beat the Steelers. Some things bounced the Steelers' way, and they got the win. Congratulations to Pittsburgh. Very frustrating loss there for the Ravens. I had kind of a feeling that classic AFC North matchup down in Pittsburgh that the Steelers might win it, but I didn't pick it. Should have done it there, but unfortunately I did not. We did have the Eagles beating the Rams pretty handily there. Eagles defense played very good in that game against the Rams. The Bengals beat the Cardinals. Got that one right. Big bounce back win for the Bengals. Although I said, I could see a world where the Cardinals pull off the upset. It just didn't happen, though. I did pick the Jets to beat the Broncos. Frustrating year for the Broncos so far, but the Jets are able to get that win there. The Chiefs do beat the Vikings there. Picked that one right. Justin Jefferson goes down. Unfortunate for the Vikings. Did pick the Niners to beat the Cowboys as they absolutely embarrass Dallas in that game. 32-point win for the Niners. Embarrassing for Dallas right there. And then the Packers, another tough loss. Embarrassing too. Green Bay should have won this game. Jordan Love didn't play great, and I got that one wrong. So ultimately, I think that's let's see. I think I got 5 wrong, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that ends up with a 9-5 record. Yeah, because there's 14 games. Yeah, so 9-5 on the week. That ended up me getting a 50-28 record so far in the season, which I'm getting better. It was kind of a shaky start, but we've gone a lot better, guys. So let's keep it rolling here. Now we have 15 games this week, 2 teams on bye this week. Okay, the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Literally everyone besides 1% of people are picking against the Denver Broncos, and I don't blame them. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs. That might be my lock of the week. I mean, last year, the Broncos did play the Chiefs close, but they had a much better defense then, and the Broncos have just struggled this season. And then we had the Ravens versus the Tennessee Titans. This one's tight. Tennessee has kind of bounced back. I could very much see an upset here from the Tennessee Titans in London. It's in London, so that's something to be. Man, this is actually, I could see the Titans winning this one because we've seen this team just be back and forth all year. Offensively, they've won one, lost one, I'm going to go with the Ravens, though. I think they're the better team. They should beat the Titans. Bounce back from a loss, but I could see the Titans winning that one in London. Okay, and then we have the Falcons versus the Commanders. The way the Commanders looked last week, I'm going to go with the Falcons in this game in Atlanta. Desmond Ridder has yet to lose a home game, and that's a crazy stat there. Not only in the NFL, but in college, he has never lost a home game in college either. So he is undefeated at home in his college and NFL career. That's pretty impressive, and I don't think it's going to change here. The Commanders, I think, lose it, unfortunately. Their defense has just not impressed me so far this season. I think the Falcons are the better team. Okay, then we have the Vikings versus the Bears, two 1-4 teams at this point on in the season. You know, Justin Fields has looked a lot better the past couple of weeks, and this one is being played in Chicago. I just trust a Kirk Cousins-led team more than I do this Bears team, though. You know, the Vikings are a better team than what their record says. They played a lot of teams close, just have had some very tough losses at the end. I think they should win this one, but the Vikings play everyone close, so this probably is going to be a close game. And, you know, if that Bears offense plays like they did last week, they could shred up that Vikings defense, but we'll see how that one goes for Minnesota. Then we have the Seattle Seahawks against the Cincinnati Bengals. Interesting game here. Cincinnati's coming off the win last week, but Seattle's on the bye week. This was one of my upsets in my season predictions. A lot of people, I got some hate that I picked Seattle to go on the road and beat Cincinnati. It's just what I think, though. You know, these weapons for the Seahawks. I know this Bengals O-line, D-line has been good, but Seattle's O-line's getting healthier and coming off the bye. I'm going to go with the Seahawks here in this game. I think Geno Smith can play well against that defense. I just haven't trusted the Bengals yet this season. As a Seahawks fan, I believe in this team. I'm going to go with us to win it, but this one should be a good one. This is going to be a close game, but I'm going to go with Seattle for an upset there. Okay, Niners, Browns. We have the 2-2 Cleveland Browns here, just absolutely not getting picked in this one. I am going to go with San Francisco in this one. Just the way they've been playing, it's just hard to bet against them. But that Browns defense is really good. If there's a game, you know, the Niners really made that Cowboys defense look horrible though or two. So I don't know. I just don't trust Deshaun Watson against this defense and that O-line. The Browns, I think, will lose this one, even if it's being played in Cleveland. So I'm going to go with the Niners, and even if they're coming off a bye. Okay, Panthers, Dolphins. Yeah, Miami's going to win this one. The Panthers offense just will not be able to keep up with Tua and that Dolphins offense. It's just simply put it. You know, the Panthers defense has done some nice things this year, but they're not going to be able to compete. I'm going to go with the Dolphins. Jaguars, Colts, interesting AFC South matchup. You know, the winner takes the AFC South for at least for now in this one. This should be a fun one, man. Gardner Minshew is out. In. And then Anthony Richardson out. So that's a blow. But my oh my, this offense has been effective even with Minshew or Richardson. They've just been playing good football. I really like the way this Colts team is coached this season. But offensively, the Jaguars have been playing better. I believe these two met in week 1, right? Yeah, they're already playing again. Yeah, these two played week 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Jaguars won 31-21. So they're playing again here. Interesting. I think the Jaguars are going to sweep the Colts, though, at home, but I could see the Colts coming off with the upset there. Next up, we have the Saints versus the Texans. 2-3 Houston Texans team this season. CJ Stroud's been looking good. Interesting game here. Being played in Houston. The Saints are coming off a very good win. But other than that win, the Saints over the past other weeks haven't looked great. So I think this win might be clouding a few people's judgment of the Texans here. I think I'm going to go with New Orleans, though. Yeah, I just think Houston's isn't the better team. or it's I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Saints. I think they're the better team, but this one's close. I think I could very much see an upset for Houston. Patriots Raiders next up. The Patriots have just a Josh McDaniels rematch game. The Patriots have looked horrible the past few weeks. Can Bill Belichick bounce back? I'm not completely writing off the Patriots. I could see it happening. But my oh my, this offense has looked bad, and I think they're going to make this defense for the Raiders look really good, even though they're not. Similar to the Packers, Max Crosby is going to eat. I just think the Raiders have more playmakers on this team, offensively and defensively, and it's being played in Las Vegas. So all of that adds up. I think you got the Raiders winning this one, unfortunately. For New England, they're going to fall to 1-5. We're living in a world now where Bill Belichick's team is 1-5. That is crazy. But the Raiders, I think, win it, and Josh McDaniels get his third win of the season. Lions, Buccaneers now, 4-1 Detroit, 3-1 Tampa Bay. This one's an interesting one. The Buccaneers are coming off the bye week. They've looked pretty good so far. I mean, they haven't played the best teams in the league. You got to keep that in mind. I do think the Lions are the better team. I think they keep it rolling here. I think, honestly, their defense is better than Tampa Bay, and their offense is better than the Buccaneers' offense. I know it's being played in Tampa Bay, but the Lions have looked really good. I think they should win this one. All right, next up we have the Rams versus the Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Rams in this one. Arizona, I just think that they're lacking talent. It's pretty clear this team has lacked talent so far this season. And then if you look at the Rams offense, I think they should be able to eat up this secondary. I know the Cardinals have been a decent pass rush team. They've been really well coached on the pass rush, but I think the Rams O-line should hold at least somewhat. And the Rams defense, I think, should do enough against Josh Dobbs. So being played in Los Angeles, I think that Sean McVay's team should win this one. It is an NFC West matchup, so you never know what can happen with that, but I'm going to go with the Rams. Okay, Eagles-Jets. The Eagles come in here with a 5-0 record. The Jets at 2-3. The Jets, Zach Wilson's been looking a lot better. The defense for the Jets has been looking good. This could be an upset here, guys. Honestly, a lot of people picking out against the Jets. I think this defense, with some of the offensive kind of issues that we've seen from the Eagles this season with their new coordinators and stuff, if Zach Wilson plays a good game, I could see the Jets winning it. But, just like the Niners, I think it's kind of hard to bet against this Eagles team the way they've been playing this season as an undefeated team, the talent that they got. And this team, if they haven't lost the game so far with the offensive, the coordinator concerns, it's going to be tough, man. They're getting better each week, so I do think the Eagles can win that one and advance on. And my oh my, just a horrible Sunday night football matchup here between the Bills and the Giants. I don't even know if Daniel Jones is going to be playing in this one, but it doesn't matter. This is a bounce back game for the Bills, and they're going to be playing a very easy game here. The defense had some injuries, but I think they should bounce back here against a very, very bad Giants team. The pass rush-wise, I know Matt Milano goes down, but the Bills' defense is just going to be better than the Giants' offense, and then it's going to be on the other side of the ball the same way. So this one, I think it should have been flexed out, to be honest. I mean, I don't even know how the Giants have gotten like 4 primetime games the way they've been looking. So, yeah, the Bills should win this one pretty easy. All right, and then the final game on Monday Night Football, we have the Dallas Cowboys and we have the Los Angeles Chargers. The Cowboys come into this game at 3-2. This is an interesting one. Probably the best primetime game we got with that Broncos, Chiefs, Bills, Giants. We got the London game, which should be a good one between the Ravens and the Titans, but this is probably the best one here. The Chargers are coming off the bye week. I am going to go with the Cowboys, though. I think they bounce back. I think the Cowboys, besides against the Cardinals, I think they're really good against the teams that they should beat, but then they go up against the really good teams and they're just losing. So I don't really know what happened in the Cardinals game. That's really concerning here. We could see the Chargers, but winning this one. But with that defense, I just think the Cowboys offense should be able to play well against this Chargers defense, who has very much struggled this season. And then defensively, for the Cowboys. The Justin Herbert's going to try his best, but I think the Cowboys, with an extra day, their defense should bounce back. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys there to beat the Chargers on Monday Night Football. That's going to be a good primetime game there, I think, though. I could see that one going either way. So my lock of the week, there comes down to a few here. We could go Bills. We could go Dolphins. Or even maybe the Chiefs. I don't think I'm going to go with the Chiefs because, like I mentioned, it's a division rivalry matchup, and the Broncos' offense has done some good things this season. Russell Wilson's still Russell Wilson. He's been playing good. I think I'm going to go with the lock of my week is going to be the Bills game or the Dolphins one. I think I'll switch it up, go with the Bills because I went Dolphins last week, but that's going to be my lock of the week. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching this video today. Hopefully you all enjoyed the content. Comment down below your NFL predictions for this week. Anyway, guys, peace out.